the top, they do develop, but you don't really see it much because they're pretty much good from day one, from when you first see them. And they're still good now, whereas people on these teams, they generally just get better and better. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to see progression on some of these players and progression of the picks. So final ban picks, sorry. We go for Aatrox. It's a heavy jungle ban on the side of two junglers, 0 smite. So we've got about four jungle bans coming through on the side of 2J0S. So we got the Aatrox, the Volibear, the Shen, the Hecarim, huge jungle bans from their side. And then we get the Vlad and the Akali, so 2 solid but flexible into the Baron lane. You don't see them often in the Baron lane, but they generally, if they don't win their lane very early on in the game, they generally flex up into the Baron lane if the matchup is going to be more suited. And then we see the Zeri come through. Zeri is a huge ADC pick right now, and then the Leona is locked in, so they do have the duo pretty much solidified on the side of TORA. And then, if rightfully so, we see on the red side that first 2 picks on red side generally lock in your ADC and your support, which is Nautilus and Ziggs. They go for the Camille up in the Baron lane. Aurelia potentially in the mid. We'll be able to see what it's like after this fifth and final pick. Try, say, 2J0S 10 times fast. 2J0S, 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 literally, yeah. I can get past 2, maybe. 2. I'll probably end up saying 2 jungle or 0 smite throughout the team fights. I will. It's not the easiest pronounced name. I would hope you guys would come up with a easier, caster-friendly name to pick, but it keeps me on my toes. It keeps me on my toes. Thank you very much. So the Vi pick comes through, so yeah, we're more than likely going to get, yeah, okay, so the Aurelia goes up into top lane against the Jax, fair play. Zeri is going against the Camille in the mid. Oh no, there we go. Stick to your guns, BLAM. We knew the Aurelia was going in mid. We knew it, we saw it. I'm going to say the Camille pick's generally better against Jax anyway, so the Aurelia going into the Jax might have been, depending on who gets a stun off first, you know what I mean? Well, we played 5Q and found out that we have 5 junglers and 0 smite. So, yeah, I mean, it makes sense to whittle it down to 2 junglers, 0 smite. It has more of a ring than 5 junglers and 0 smite. But, yeah, I mean, it's a good name. It's unique, but there's always room for improvement. That's all I'm saying. But I'm really going to enjoy this match anyway. Solid team comps here. We've seen the Karma come through 2 days in a row now. We've gone a long time without seeing Karma even grace the Rift, and now all of a sudden it's like, yo, let's bring out the Karma again. Also, Emo, thank you, Emo Exon. I'm hoping I'm saying your name correctly. Thank you very much for the follow, by the way. Much appreciated. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy. So yeah, we're going to get the support to go up into the Baron lane. There we go. Stop simp, watch game. Nothing special to watch if you're not playing. Magnetron enchant. Okay, okay. Let's see it. Let's see it. But no, yeah, we're seeing both of the supports go up to the top side of the map because of the Karma and the Ziggs being able to just hold their own, going 1v1, just trading blows, but also getting CS at the same time. Potential bit of a brawl up in the Baron lane already. They are not messing around. The CC from the Leona goes onto the Nautilus. Nautilus looking pretty low already. I'm surprised Nautilus was actually allowed them to take that much damage onto him. Really? That they'll run it down if he builds Magnetron enchant? Okay. That'd be funny to see. At least I know. If they do build that, then I know. Right. Okay. He builds every game and handles them 1v9. Nice. Okay. Okay. So there's not really much to really say so far in the early game. The tempo is obviously very slow in that first 3 minutes. We did see a bit of a brawl, 2v2 going up in on the Baron lane, but not much is happening. It is just your typical Baron lane brawl with the supports up there. However, Aurelia is pretty much close by and could go in with the Vault Breaker. We'll see. We'll see. I'm right in thinking her first ability is called Vault Breaker, right? Or is that her ultimate? I'm second guessing myself now. Going retrograde. That is a sick voice line, have to say. Bye. Make me sway. Vault Breaker, I was correct. Her ultimate's called Assault and Battery. Okay. It's not like I don't know anything. Right, okay, Jack's going in with the Counter-Strike. Double Counter-Strike onto both the Nautilus and the Camille, but still nothing really come from it. Zenith Blade onto the Nautilus, though. However, this Leona's going to be strong, I think, going into mid to late game, especially if we build some sort of like War Mogs or anything like that. She's going to be super tanky. We saw it yesterday, where Leona just was not going down. We had pretty much like a 3v1 onto Leona. It was very difficult to take down. There we go, another Counter-Strike. Double stun from the Leona. Okay, the ult goes onto the Nautilus. It forces the Camille to flash out, because if she didn't flash out, she would have got caught by the ultimate from Leona, which would have been huge. She was already pretty low. Jax could have jumped into there, but obviously has a lack of mana, same as the Leona. They do both recall. Aurelia actually not taking much... I speak a little bit too soon. I was about to say Aurelia's not taking too much damage, but however, Draco getting a one-up on Wawa in the dual lane, getting first blood for Tora. I don't know how casters memorize, like, every ability name. I don't. So, generally, my rule of thumb is, if it's a big meta pick, I generally try and remember the ability names there, or I just say first ability, Q, W, E, or second, third ability. But yeah, I generally just remember like meta pick ultimates, because it makes it like a little bit more storytelling. Whereas the Camille goes in with the Hextech ultimatum to try and escape, but however, the Leona with the stun there, nice CC from Tora up in the Baron lane, is a 4v3, sorry, which then was whittled down to 4v2, and now the Vi comes through using the Vault Breaker to try and get close to the Zeri, but doesn't manage to get within touching distance of the Piltover Electric Lady. I don't even know the names of the items that I build on my one. Really? I suppose that's like... to a player that's skilled, I suppose it's just useless knowledge. Like, if you know it works, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? That's the way I see it anyway. But currently, we have Tora up with 2 kills to 0. They're up by 1k gold. Not a big fat amount, but if they keep going at the same places they're going, with the rotations up into the Baron lane, we've seen, however, that the supports have now potentially ditched the Baron lane. However, we're seeing them support other lanes. Karma and Leona have now rotated down to the mid lane. However, the mid lane has rotated down to the dual lane. We have the Infernal Drake and Rift Herald both up right now. It's going to be interesting to see which team goes for what. We know that Rift Herald is a huge, huge claim in the early game, especially if you manage to get it down onto a turret and claim the turret platings. It's a huge amount of gold going into your back pocket, but there is a big old team fight going on here. Vi taking down the Karma, so Karma is out of the fight going into these jungle objectives. However, Nautilus looking pretty low. Jax is here with not as much mana as I would hope he would going into a team fight. Ziggs with the huge ultimate going through. Crazy times, crazy times. Yeah. That's fine, don't worry. That's fine. Right. Little intermission there. Thank you for the update of the tea for my little boy. Thank you very much. Telling me he's got 1 chicken nugget left. That's not going to help me within the cast, though. It's going to help me in real life, but thank you. Anyway, so we have 2 junglers all over the Rift Herald. They denied the entry onto Tora, however, so blue team has denied entry into the Rift Herald. Currently trading 1-1 so far. It's a 2-1 trade for 0 junglers. 0 junglers, 2 junglers, and 0 smite. However, if that Zeri poke was just a little bit on point there from TORA Blaster, we probably could potentially saw 2 kills from that poke damage. I would like to think. 1 chicky nugget, it's doomed. That 1 chicken nugget is mine. Trust me, I've taxed that already. That is daddy tax on that tea. So I'll be helping myself to that in a moment. Anyway, back from food onto the Rift. We have the Infernal Drake up as well. But Gragas, Jemmy on the Gragas is unfortunately getting caught out here. Has to flash. Has to use his flash, however, to stay alive. Show chicken nugget when you get it. Of course. Of course. Jax going in for a triple counter strike. Okay, but nothing to follow. Gragas with the ult. They are trying to keep the red team denied of the Infernal Drake so they can try and at least get some sort of domination within the jungle. However, they're going to lose the Baron lane turret potentially and lose plenty of turret plating on the bot tier turret, which is going to be huge amounts of gold going both to the Vi, both to the Aurelia. And we're getting some turret platings being taken down to the Camille. Absolutely getting 3 of them, 3 turret platings before they disappear. That is a nice wad of gold going into your back pocket. So yeah, was the Infernal Dragon really worth it? Kind of, I would say. They do not lose the turret. They do, however, lose quite a few turret platings. They get a bit of misguided goal onto the red team, which is all good for 2 junglers. But however, for TORA, they managed to get the Infernal Dragon. They didn't lose any more champions or lose any gold to any deaths here. So 3 kills up, 3 of the same, even Stevens in the game. And they are behind just ever so slightly, about 1.5k gold. So 1 nugget would be enough to feed. What would you ration it? Would you just cut it up for like 5 pieces? And it's like, yeah, that's 1 piece per day. On the weekends, we don't eat. We fast. Right. I need a bit of drink. Jax recalling to build the Divine Sunder. For the likes of the Nautilus. For the big health champs like the Camille as well. Still not a single turret being taken down. I think I have a reputation for eating 1 morsel of food and getting full of it. Really? Uh-oh, Leona potentially getting 4v1'd here. Zeri's like, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Wex, but you're going to have to handle that like an adult. 4v1, they take a kill, they take a turret. It is business is good for 2 junglers right now. Karma having to movement speed out of there, but if anybody knows Aurelia and the Vi Vault breaks into the Karma. Karma looking for the route onto the Vi. We do have the Jax coming around with the Gragas as well. It's currently a 2v3. Camille coming from the back as well. Potential going in from the Aurelia. They want the Karma down. They want no movement speed. They want no shield. Hextech ultimatum onto Jax. Really nullified by that counter strike from Jax as well. However, Zeri goes down in the mid lane. Ziggs takes the mid turret as well. Leona flashes in time for the Karma, who's pretty much already low health. But then we get Leona going into the back of the line, taking out Wawa on the Ziggs. But however, losing the Karma as well. That is a 1-1 trade. That's my team. Let's go. Huge Aurelia pick here. Working on the Leona. The Ignite's not going to be enough, but Jax goes back in. Enrique is not happy with losing a teammate within that mid lane bash. He was like, nah, let me leap in there. Let me get that kill onto Aurelia. So nicely done by Enrique there. Counter-strike to completely stun the Nautilus under the turret. They are not caring. They want that turret. And they deserve the mid lane turret as well. So currently, or torrently, if you want to be punny, the side of 2 junglers have 3 turrets, whereas TORA is currently sitting at 2 turrets, which isn't a massive palaver. It's more so in that gold difference. They're still ahead, so 2 junglers are still ahead with an easy almost 4k gold difference there, which could be huge. It could be a snowball potential for them now going into the 11th minute of the match. A quick little cheeky look at these builds here. Vi currently sitting on 5-0, so 5-0 on the Vi. Huge KDA currently. Gold difference in the jungle, though, however, is only 1k, but when you look at it via like lane to lane or jungle to jungle, 1k is a bigger difference than a whole team 1k difference, I would say. That Leona was crazy, not going to lie. Absolutely. Blamcast, let's go. How's it going, Brock? Welcome to the stream. Rank 1 UK streamer. Not Stuart. I can't take that title. Stuart has that title, and deservedly so. He has that title. But thank you for the kind words. Thank you very much for the kind words. I just don't know where to look at this match. There's always either like a 3v3 going on, or they're trying to like jump on somebody in a huge like 4v1 like we saw down in the bot lane onto the Leona. But I just don't know where to look. Jax has just left Camille up in the top lane. Camille's like, oh, you're not getting away from me this easy. I'm going to go over the walls. I'm going to make that distance count. Karma getting hit by that Ziggs ult, which is going to be massive for two junglers going into this team fight here. They're all behind the Drake camp, whereas all of two junglers are in front of it. Will they deny the entry onto the Ice Dragon? And will they deny the Dragon Soul ever going over to TORA? And they do. So both of these teams are now sitting at one Dragon buff apiece, rather than two going to TORA, which could be huge for them. And it could have been a huge winning potential for them trying to get the Dragon Soul, especially an Infernal Drake Soul, which is massive. There we go. Gragas getting caught out by the Hextech Ultimatum. Zeri just can't do enough damage right now. She has no mana. Very little mana for Zeri currently. And it's looking like two junglers are going to go for the Rift Herald. They currently don't have a smite contest because Gragas has just been taken down. The only thing that they can think that's potentially going to steal that would be an AoE powered ability from the Karma. But it's not just going to happen. Two junglers take that Baron Nashor down so easily, knowing that they didn't have a Gragas to ride on. Not sexually. Rank 1 in their hearts, thank you. He's going to kill me now, unluckily. You're not sub anymore, calm down. But that was huge, though, for two junglers. I think that was a huge play there, getting rid of the Gragas, so there was no smite contest. There was no way. They didn't have, like, a global ult like the Ziggs. So if Ziggs was on the team, or the likes of, like, an Ezreal, because we don't really see the looks come through anymore, but Gragas with the basket, the gasket basket onto the head of the Ziggs, that was just unnecessary, but well-aimed. It was an unnecessary, well-aimed ultimate that took down the Ziggs. I'm happy about that. Sure, when you need a real carry, you come crawling back to me again. Oh, there's a domestic. There's a domestic in the chat. Not good. Not good. However, it's very good for two junglers. They have the Baron Nashor minions buff for still about 30 seconds here. Aurelia's trying to push that Baron lane as well. However, they are down 2 members right now. So Wawa and Kia are about to respawn. The duo lane triumph is going on. I mean, the Ziggs is only sitting on 135, but currently with the likes of the Ludens, he's gone for the crown, and it looks like he's potentially going for Infinity Orb as his third item. Either the Infinity Orb or it's going to be Morello, I think. But still, however, not going for the Rabadon. So we haven't got that huge damage output increase just yet for Ziggs, whether he goes for it 4th item. They do, however, blue team do get the blue buff there. Without you equals group stage. Oh, wow. Some smack talk going on in the chat from 2 teammates. Because I got you this far. Oh, oh, oof. The truth hurts. The truth hurts. Anyway, back from the drama of the chat. Let's have a look at this gold difference. So still 2 junglers are ahead with the gold. Fair play. We're even Stevens on kills. We're even Stevens on turrets and dragons. However, 2 junglers do manage to get the Rift Herald, and they manage to get the Baron Nashor as well. So you could arguably say that the jungle possession is definitely more so towards 2 junglers, 0 smites. The 0 smite part is definitely not ringing true right now. It is clearly working. It is a name buff. Mod check, rolling in peace. Hashtag who? It looks like they're going to wait for a gank here in the mid lane. There's no ward, so they're not aware of it. Ocean Drake up in 45 seconds as well. Baron Nashor up in 20 seconds. Honestly, TORA are playing very comfortably in this game. Like, they're not really playing over the past like 2 to 3 days. I've seen them play quite aggressive, and I've really enjoyed watching TORA play. But I feel like this team comp's definitely not working too good for them. We've had some massive Leona ults off Wex, but we've also had some Leona takedowns. So 1-3. Obviously jungle, doesn't really matter. It's not like you're there to get kills. You are there to secure the kills for your APC, for your mid, for anybody that needs it. But currently we're seeing TORA Blaster sitting on 1-1 as well. 2-1 going to Gragas, and then Enrique really impressive, going for 3-1 up in the Baron lane. However, that reconnecting the game has popped up on the chat, so that means that the game has ended. However, let's see how it goes. Is this game over, or why they are silent? Why is the VC silent? Maybe the game is over. Hextech ultimatum onto the Jax. Is it going to be enough for the Camille? Hey, let me go back up into this Baron lane. I want to see the conclusion of this 1v1. The status comes through, which is going to completely dodge the counter-strike. But they do get the Ocean Drake, so Ocean Drake goes over to two junglers. Karma coming through with a kill onto the Camille. The massive Shattered Crown there, saving the Karma. However, Zig's ult was completely nullified by that. The party has been disbanded, so I can only really imagine right now how this is looking. Would be, I mean, they're already down at handicap. Maybe TORA come back a little bit here. Because there's no actual reason why TORA can't win this. They have their jungle. The Infernal Drake. The Elder Dragon is going to be up in literally 5 seconds. So it's going to be a battle for this Elder. I can't. Come on, let me look over here, please. 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 This is the problem with having to wait on 180 seconds timer. It doesn't let me spectate until this disappears. We know that something huge is going on down here in the Elder Dragon, but we just don't have the right angle. Thank you very much for the Jax rotating round. Zig's ult coming through a little bit too early there, but the damage onto blue team could be huge for two jungles. Zero smite. Who's going to smite it? Oh, okay. Vi gets it. Triple kill for the Aurelia on side of two jungles. Zero smite. Zeri tried to do something there. She did get a double kill. No, it wasn't a double kill. It was just a single kill there, however. But here it is. The Elder Dragon has been taken. The minions are in the mid lane, and it looks like we're just going to get a solid mid push here into the Nexus, taking the first victory for two junglers. Zero smiter. Blam, as a fellow UK GOAT, you must be rooting for my team, right? I am completely unbiased. I'm completely unbiased. I have been told that I have to remain unbiased. I can have little niggles and little hinklings, but I have to keep them to myself. Unless it's very much relevant to the pace of the game, which towards the end, two junglers, zero smite were doing. I'm selling team secrets right now. When I go to sleep, Emo, I will forget this completely. Normally second rotation, but you banned out the Zeri. Any reason for the Zeri in particular? Because I think TORA Blaster in the mid lane on the Zeri really didn't do much for the team. Neither did the Karma in the bot lane either. I don't think that was a huge issue, but we're seeing a lot more of TORA's big picks come through, like the Ornn, the Zoe. We know Enrique loves his Jax. He was probably the top performing person on TORA in that last match, so sounds good. Don't worry, dude. Sounds good. Oh, I thought he was going to get a Jarvan jungle then. I got a little bit too excited. I kind of wet my pants a little bit. Nautilus comes back. Camille comes back. Kaiser, Ziggs. Kaiser was banned last match, so not quite that one. But I'm going to guess it's going to be the Kaiser in the bot lane. I mean, Kaiser in the mid lane, sorry. I think we played once versus them, and they got fed up. We banned Zeri because it was very hit or miss and makes the game quite coin flippy on the hyper carry end. Oh, yeah, definitely. If you can sort of snowball the Zeri, absolutely amazing. I meant the band sound good. Oh, sorry, dude. Everything sounds good. Bacon babies sound good. Wait, where's that chicken nugget that my little one left? Where is it? Emo wanted to see the chicken nugget. Here it is. The singular chicken nugget my little boy has provided for me. And it's mine. No dip. I'm going in naked, no dip. Okay, the Volibear pick. When you didn't ban it, Volibear comes through. Taste test, 1 to 10. I'll let you know when I finish it. Currently sitting at a solid 7. It's a little bit cold. Then we gotta drink water. Gotta drink water, wet the palate, let the flavors sink in, and we'll get the final score in a minute. I'll stick with the 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. It was cold. I didn't go for my dip. My normal go-to dip with chicken nuggets from McDonald's is sweet curry. We don't have any in. If I had that sweet curry on it, it probably would have pushed it to around about an 8.5, I'd say. 8.5. But no, 7. I'll take it. It's a free nugget. I mean, it's not a volley bear. I mean, a lot of junglers like the volley bear because of that tower dive potential early game. Especially going into level 5 as well. Huge, huge potential. Once again, we're getting the Baron Lane bash up here. I think I'm still a little bit too zoomed out. There we go. Bring. Who dropped the follow this time? Hell Judge, thank you very much. And Josh, thank you very much for the follow as well. Much appreciated. Welcome to the stream. And thank you for chatting and putting up with my Britishness. Germany? Okay. That sounds about right. Yeah, beer and raw meat. Would you confirm, Mew? Mew, will you confirm that this is German food culture? Ochan pool is kind of the problem. Okay. I'll go back to that one in a minute. Ornn actually taking a lot of damage from the Camille. Oh, Ornn! You've been ignited. You should be more well-equipped to be against fire. But this is not Pokemon, so it doesn't make sense. However, that was a big brawl there. Nobody died, but still a lot of damage was dealt. Jax with a leap in. Okay. Dredge line comes through. Jax going in with the counter strike. Tries to get onto Camille because you don't really want to push the Nautilus when Camille is behind you. Hey, get back up here. You don't really want to be doing that. I'm vegetarian, so can't rely on me. You're vegetarian, Moo? I didn't know that. I used to be vegetarian. I mean, obviously, I've just ate a chicken nugget on live, so if I told you I was a vegetarian now, that would be a lie. Right, okay. River was setting up for a big opening here, but nothing really came of it. He's veggie and call Moo? Exactly. Nice J-bait. Yeah, absolutely J-baited. Maybe that's why he's called Moo. He's in solidarity with the cows and the Alistairs of the world. Right. Not much to say here, but potential Enrique takedown onto Lee Sings. I find it quite funny that we have someone called Lee Sings, and then we have Lee Sin drafted. Enjoying Alistairing, because can't enjoy Alistair IRL. Exactly. You can't go around in a big cow costume with a cowbell. That's a no-no. That's a straight-up arrest offense in the UK. I'm still judging whether to see if this Kaiser's going to go lethality or not. Made my day, Emo. It's just British. We like to make people's day. We either moan at people but still make their days, or we just generally brighten up people's days because we're miserable. That's generally how it is, anyway. Anyway, Volley Bear looking for a little bit of a 1v1 there onto the Lee Sin. Nothing really coming of it other than some damage from onto the Lee Sin. 3 minutes in, we still don't have a single first blood yet, but this is exactly the same kind of pace we had in the first game, so am I expecting anything more? No, but I'm expecting something huge here. Ezreal coming through. Does he still have his ult up? No, he doesn't have his ult. That could be a perfect moment to take out the Ziggs, but Lee Sin feeds his team and himself a first blood. Nicely done there by 2 jungles, 0 smites. Well played. Ezreal, however, is not phased by that whole thing. He's lost a teammate. He's like, you know what? I'll take some turrets. I'll do some damage to that future wave. I really think that was probably not necessary. I just joined VC and swear makes people's days because of my accent. Exactly. There we go. We're just naturally blessed. We're naturally blessed. Anyway, there. 42 seconds until the jungle objectives are up. Camille going in onto the Jax whilst Ornn is in between as well. Lee Sing was looking for a rotate. What do you mean it's a curse? Hey, no, it's not. It's a gift and a curse. It's like Jay-Z's album. It's a gift and a curse. Because the curse is, people just say bot or water. But we don't all speak like that, do we? Not all of us from London. Some of us actually pronounce our T's. I'm actually living in a land of people where they don't pronounce their T's, but it's not London, it's North. I can't even say bottle of water like that. Bottle of water. Bottle of water. And a bottle of water. It makes me sound like I'm choking. I need to hear that. I need the sound clip of that. I don't know how you can sound like you're choking when you say bottle of water. Anyway, Shelly is up. Shelly wants a bit of water because she is in the river. But it looks like Red Team are going to deny her of that fresh quench at first on the Shelly. But Wex ultimate coming through, trying to deny the Lee Sing onto the Shelly. It's looking like TORA going to take the Shelly here. Lee Sing does try to go in, but just gets denied once again by Ornn. But Hextech ultimatum onto the Volibear. Volibear then gets taken down by Lee Sin. Lee Sin looking pretty low. Kaiser's in there. No one is going to make any advancements onto the teams. It's currently a 2-0 trade. It is a 3-0 trade. Can somebody make it an ace? Zig, somebody with that splash damage. Oh! Okay. Camille still on the run. Can we get the leg-legged lady going in with the first ability? There is no counter-strike to actually negate it, and there it is. The unofficial team ace to 2 junglers, 0 smites. TORA is currently mental booming right now. They have 0 kills. Oh, damn. Holy shit, they're on the team fight in executions. Literally, Carrot Cop. Literally, dude. I hope you're having a great day, and we'll be seeing you soon after this match, potentially. But my boys are pogging off. That's so. It was honestly one of the cleanest plays in the past 2 games. And then we see TORA try and come back a little bit there with dropping the Shelly down in the mid lane, also securing the mid lane turret. Lee Sin looking a little bit too late to the Infernal Drake party. Are they going to get 100% split here for TORA? They do, however, secure a kill though. So Ezreal managed to get a kill. So they're not killless. They have been taken the kill virginity from TORA currently. Been really enjoying your coverage of the tournament so far. Thank you so much. Thank you. No, thank you, dude. I enjoy this. I enjoy this just as much as you guys enjoy playing it. That's me assuming you guys enjoy playing it, because otherwise you would not be participating in the tournament. I enjoy covering it just as much because I cannot play at this level. So thank you guys. But yeah, I don't know where this is going to go. Obviously, that was a great unofficial team wipe up in the top lane there by 2 jungle 0 smites. However, we have some minor victories for TORA here in the mid lane, so they do, however, take the first tier turret, and they do, however, get both of the jungle camps of the first wave. So it's not all lost currently to TORA. I feel like they just need to sort of, the rotation is a little bit off. The team fight as well is a little bit off. Because your biggest damage output currently right now is the Zoe and the Ezreal, and they've got to really place themselves carefully, especially when you got 2 champions like Kaiser and Lee Sin. And then not only that, you got the lady with the big voluptuous legs with a Hextech ultimatum as well. You got to kind of like place yourself really well within these team fights. Honestly, I don't even care how this game ends up. I just want to see clean plays during the play. Oh, of course, of course. Clean plays. Not quite one-sided. That's what makes me happy when I watch these games. When it's not one-sided, I feel like games that are completely one-sided completely just take the joy out of it. You just end up just shouting at the top of your lungs for no reason. There's no sort of like, oh my god, this is clutch. It's kind of like, oh, I'll just end up shouting. Whereas when you get games that are kind of very much give or take, I like that a lot more. Makes things interesting anyway. Okay, Jax with a leap. He does overextend. He didn't have vision into the river, but he's looking for the counter-strike. But the borderline of the Hextech ultimatum just denies him getting out of there. And there was no minions to jump to. There was no ward to jump to. He just got focused hard there by the Lee Sin, by the Ziggs, and by the Camille. Unlucky, I'm not playing then. Yeah, if you were playing BLAM, wouldn't cast us. Just calm down. I would. Don't you worry. You're just getting flamed in the chat. Orn looking pretty low here. But Volibear goes in. I've just realized we got the Freljord God Warrior brothers in one match on the same team. There will be no Nemesis duel, however. But still, 8 kills to 1. Seeing that on your leaderboard already, like, tilts me mentally anyway. And I'm not even playing, so I don't know what it's going to do to the players. But however, they are keeping their heads cool, calm and collected. They're not letting the gold lead completely escape them. And they're not letting the turrets be taken down as well. They're keeping the lanes sort of nullified, keeping them pushed. However, I feel like the Kaiser may just focus this turret here. It's already lost quite a bit of health. There's no turret platings to be secured anymore, so it's kind of just take the turrets to get the gold now. Thanks, BLAM. Don't worry, dude. I'm not being nice. I'm just I'm being not the devil's advocate. I'm being the little angel on the shoulder of EMEA. I'm like, no, dude, don't worry. She doesn't mean it. She doesn't mean it. It's just British banter. British banter. But currently, nothing's popping off. Nothing's popping off. Jungle objective is now up in 43 seconds, so I feel like that's when the next little bit of interaction from both of these teams will take place, if not beforehand, before this Drake spawned. Yeah, he's my angel, so he's capping for sure. Stop digging a hole for me. Anyway, let's look at the board. So once again, I mean, Jungle running away with the kills. We saw Vi last match. I think the first time I actually looked at Vi's KDA, we saw that she was like 5-0 something. Orn gets taken down. Just as about to mention 5-0 something, we see the Lee Sin once again going up and peeking it, taking 6-0-2. He's only 2 items built with his plated steel caps as well. He's got the Yumus, he's got the Divine Sunder for the likes of the Orn and the Volibear. The kit has been signed and it is approved by the FDA. Okay, Ziggs having a bounce back there, keeping himself from the Volibear. Keep your distance from that big, angry God Warrior. We see that 2 junglers managed to secure their first big jungle objective, which is the Ocean Drake. Oh, they bait! They bait the Camille around, and then Volibear and Jax work nicely together, but that could be a potential upset here. Jax with the counter-strike being kicked away, so no counter-strike stun onto any of the blue team. Very well played there by 2 Jungle Zero Smite, but there's Wex's ultimate coming through. He manages to get a knock-up. It's a little bit of an upset here. Currently a 2-2 trade right now for both of the teams. Camille looking pretty low. Ezreal takes her out, but then Lee Sin takes out the Ezreal. It's currently a 3-3 trade. Can they get any more? Zoe looking pretty low. Lee Sin goes in onto Zoe after a failed teleport, taking a 3 kills from TORA there, bringing him up to a nice 9-0. Look at the jungle gap. 11k to 8k. What the heck is going on there? The Blammy Boy is such a sweet. I am a sweetie. I'm a sweetie by name, sweet by nature. Why is my support talking about touching somebody's? Really? I mean, if it's working for them, they're clearly on the victory ride. So if it's working for them, let them talk about groping, as long as it's consensual. Right, yeah, I don't think TORA can bounce back from this. I mean, like I keep saying and mentioning the gold lead, it's not huge, but when you've got a jungle diff of 11.6k compared to 8.9 on the Volibear, we just managed to see Volibear claim a kill for Enrique. He didn't get it in for himself, so I don't know. Something about TORA today just not quite clicking like it normally does. Okay, Dredgeline. Big ult from the Ziggs. Oh, okay. Nautilus ult in as well. On comes through with the knock-up onto the Ziggs, but the Shattered Crown completely negates the knock-up there. Lee Sin goes in onto a status. Camille status is himself, so he doesn't get killed by the turret. Ziggs having to flash out of that massive Volibear ult as well. So, no, actually, yeah, the support dies on the side of 2 Jungle Zero Smite, but we do, however, see the Blaster died as well. So it's a 1-1 trade. Even Stevens within that trade. I don't know, like people think about team comms, and it's like try hard comm shot calls, and then with us, it's just random screaming, monkey noises, Indian accents, arse touching. That sounds amazing. Can I be in your voice chat in one game when I'm not casting it? I probably end up dying of laughter. Oh, there we go. Red team losing another second tier turret. I mean, come on. None of these lanes have actually been overextendedly pushed, but still there is a gap of 10 kills currently, which is huge. Okay, come. I mean, it might get banned off Twitch if I come right now, but I will extend the invitation. I will wait for a perfect time to be in like a scrim VC or something like that. It sounds amazing. Right, okay. Nautilus going in for the engage onto the Ornn. Ornn then teleporting onto... Actually, no. He uses his third ability, I believe it was, to dash away. I will never forget. Oh. I don't want to pin that. Unpin this message. He even played in the team that I coached. Who did? Who? Humu! Humu! Humu sounds like I'm going to say Hooga Booga Booga. No, yeah. I think this match is Jova on the side of TORA, though. It's completely Jova. Dr. Humu. Uh-oh, Ezreal. Don't want to be overextended. Not when you got a Nautilus, Ziggs, and Lee Sin near you. That's a big no-no square. Now I have a free agent team. Oh. Careful. Okay, Zoe with a huge splash damage onto the Kaiser there. To be fair to TORA, though, they're trying the best. They are trying the best, and Rike managed to secure that Baron lane turret. He's decided to actually go switch up things with the Hall Breaker as well. We didn't see him for the past 2 games go for the Hall Breaker, but I feel like the pressure is on for the Jax to actually push right now. We have the Nautilus going in as well. Status onto the Jax. Jax jumping away with the leap and the flash, but still, Nautilus's ult is still on him. But, however, they do not deny... They deny the chase anyway onto the Jax, so Enrique managed to get out alive, but also getting a first-tier turret for TORA. So TORA's laning game is actually not going too badly. I feel like the only way they can really come back is if they try and close this gold gap, with either Volibear having some solid wave clear within these jungles, or they just continue putting pressure on in the lanes and trying to push to these second-tier turrets before 2 jungles 0 smite does, because I think the first team to get an overextended lane and then gets an amazing team fight in a 5v5 or something of the sorts, that could potentially be the winning condition. But we do have the Elder Dragon, however, coming up in 29 seconds now. So either of these teams that manage to secure that Elder Dragon then need, if they don't get wiped at this fight, either need to defend until that's up or go for the Baron Nashor to try and put some spin on it. This game is still a flip. It could be. It could be Monaco. It could be. Welcome to the stream again. How's it going? Nautilus going in when Lee Sin is waiting in the brush. He is waiting for a girl like Ziggs. But we have Enrique still pushing that Baron lane, looking for a 1v1 onto the Camille, keeping the Camille away from the jungle objective. But Status coming through onto the Volibear very, very early. Or knock up, okay. Or knock up. Nautilus still taking a lot of damage from TORA right now. But here comes the damage from 2 jungle 0 smites. They have the they have the Kaiser and they have the Ziggs here. Lee Sin doing bits onto the Zoe as well, just kicking her around, just like, yo, go back to your stars, lady. Oh, okay. Ziggs with the very little clutch leave there out of that team fight. I'm surprised he didn't get completely just annihilated there, trying to keep the Lee Sin off of the jungle camp here. But I forgot it's the Elder Dragon. It's not like they're going to be able to secure this just with the Volibear. It would take a lot of time for them to do that. However, the second tier turret down in the mid lane for 2 jungle 0 smites has been taken down. It's a potential flip here for TORA. However, Camille is now looking to get in onto this dragon action. It's very low. Lee Sin goes in with the first ability. They are looking for it. However, red team gets the Elder Dragon. Can they make a claim on this Elder Dragon? Currently down by 3 members. I don't think they are. Wex is just not going to do enough for this Jax. Jax cannot 1v9 right now. His status is just to delay the inevitable. Gets the Lee Sin, however. But they are still 3-1 champion on the side of 2 jungle 0 smite. They could do some damage in this mid lane now. They have the minion wave coming through. First tier turret still up for grabs. There are still a minimum of 15 seconds on the death timer for TORA right now. Hey, how's it going, bro? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, game can easily turn, always. So clean. They've made up the goal lead. They have made up the goal lead, however, but it's now slipping away slowly. They've got the Elder Dragon. They're going to get the inhibitor as well. So first inhibitor does go to 2 jungle 0 smite. However, that Ezreal ult comes through. Does a lot of damage. Clean from TORA. Blaster onto the Zoe there. Finally getting her second kill 20 minutes in is not impressive, but that was a clean kill. However, Nautilus on the run from the Volibear. Volibear gives up the chase. However, the minions in the Dragon lane have been pushed on the side of 2 jungle 0 smite as well. Huge by Camille to get there way before Jax. Oh, yeah, huge. Recall, man. Actually, nice game to watch. This is what I mean. I enjoy watching these sort of like middle of the table seeding, and rather than like the top of the table playing top of the table, because sometimes it's not even as well, especially if you're playing against WLG. I mean, we saw it with Evergaming Capybari. They're the first and second seeded team within the group stages right now. Obviously, now Government have a second. I feel like Government would have given up a better match than Capybari yesterday, even though Capybari have some fantastic players on their team. WLG just completely destroyed. Soon rank 1, no more. Middle seed. Let's go. I can get behind that movement. I'm happy about that. But yeah, there's a lot more to learn from these matches than these like top seeded matches, I believe. For me personally, watching it as well, I feel like there's a lot more for me to learn. Yeah, come smoke some copium with me, Blum. Let's go. Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it. We're on the copium train. We're huffing the puffing the cope smoke. Movements. Huge movement. However, I don't quite see the end here unless we're seeing 2 jungle 0 smites go for the Baron Nashor successfully here and then running it down the mid lane. However, Jax is still putting the pressure on these side lanes as well against the Camille. 2v1. Ziggs ult coming through to try and put that in favor of the Camille. Jax has to get out of there because he has next to no mana. Not very little mana. He has next to no mana. Nautilus going in with the engage. Ziggs throwing bombs. Doing that little bit of poke damage. We get the poke damage onto the Zoe into the back line. Ezreal with the ult to try and clear the wave coming through. Do some damage onto the team as well. So Volibear looking for a recall. Oh, we actually see Ziggs managed to build the Rabadons now, so those are going to hurt even more. He's had it for quite a while, but now I've just copped it. Currently doing better than the last match, sitting on 4-2-10. Huge. The Lethality Kaiser coming through with a few of the AP items, like Nashor's Tooth and Overdrive and Shattered Crown. So just going for the display, but then going completely AP on top of that. Ornn looking pretty low, but gets defended by the Gargoyle enchant. Just on a break, because uni? Okay, first. What are you studying in uni, by the way? "30 seconds until the Elder Dragon is back up. Baron is alive, but no one's giving Baron attention. I know that feeling. English Lit and Philosophy. Okay, cool. That's sick. I can't write, but went up north kind of for it. Hey, I'm up north. I'm up to north. But I'm not from there. I'm from the Midlands originally. If you can't tell by my dodgy accent. Okay, okay. Still, Jax looking for a split push. I mean, if TORA do win, it's thanks to the Jax. But other than that, I don't think there's anything that they can actually do within a strong team fight here. Because Jax and the Camille, look. Jax still going ham. Jax still going ham. He manages to get a inhibitor, though. Fair play to him. Oh, Lancaster. Wow, that's very close to me. That is super close to me. That's literally like a 10-minute train from me. London. I was in Lancaster last week as well. One of the best unis in the country, apparently. Huh? Yeah, I am one train away from Lancaster. You are currently watching a cast that is one train away from Lancaster. Right, okay, okay. Elder Dragon up. Stolno made advances from 2 jungle 0 smites. Okay, I stand corrected. Kaiser was doing something with it. Mate, TORA is holding on. This is a 24-minute match. What is going on? They've managed to shorten the gold lead very, very close now. I can watch your cat. Literally, yeah, you can sit behind me. You can sit behind me. You can get front row seats. You can be my first live member of the audience to a cast. Right, okay, 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 okay. I just don't know where to look. Literally, look how much pressure this Jax is putting onto Camille. Enrique is committed to this side lane push. Imagine if he backdoors them. How amazing would that be? They don't have the Kaiser. They don't have the Camille onto the dragon fight here. This could potentially go in favor of 2 jungle 0 smite. Reconnecting to game. I am quivering in my boots currently. There is some trades going on. It's a 1-1 trade so far. Nautilus has gone down. We see Zoe getting out with very little health. Currently a 2-1 trade, sorry. Thanks to the Ezreal. Zoe having to recall here, though. Lee Sin looking pretty low. They've got to watch out. Red team managed to take a turret as well, thanks to the burning of the turrets. We share the chair. Mate, my chair's too small. I need a big chair. I need a big chair. I'll bring some wood. Absolutely. Absolutely. $21.10. I mean, the best thing about it, you won't have to pay for the heating. I'm paying for the heating. That's all good. You don't have to pay. You won't freeze, even though I'm in a jumper and a hat right now. But I've literally come from straight outside to cast straight away. Because I'm committed here. I'm committed. Elder Dragon going down very quick for the red team. Oh, could this be an upset for 2 jungle 0 smite? Honestly, I love cold and rain, so North is like dream world. See, I like the cold. I'm not too much a bigger fan of the rain unless I'm like indoors. I'll stare at it all day. But if I'm in the rain, I look like the most miserable person you've ever seen. Oh, Nautilus. Zoe taking still loads of damage from the Ziggs. Even though they got the Elder Dragon, they're not getting many kills here. But we see Enrique committed to the side. Split push here with the Hull Breaker. That turret's going to fall, surely. That turret is going to fall. The inhibitor is going to go down. The counter-strike comes through. If this wins, it is all because of Enrique just putting immense pressure onto these side lanes. Okay, Lee Sin goes in as well. There's currently a bit of a split for the Baron Nashor. The team just don't know what to do. 2 junglers are like, what do we do? Do we go here? Ziggs looking for the rotate down. Oh, okay, Enrique going for the Nexus, and they take it to a 1-1 victory here. Oh, my days. Enrique was committed to the grind of the side lanes. What a beast. If the Wex will be on Nautilus. They banned the Ornn this time. I feel like the Ornn was a little bit of an upset on that one. We didn't really get as much flavor as possible. The Jax gets banned, so finally after 2 games, they realize Enrique's potential on the Jax. However, Fiora can do exactly what Jax can do, just a little bit more pizzazz. I don't like caffeine. I don't know, like caffeine and sugar and shit. Nah, keeps me up all night because I have on and off short-term insomnia. Okay, fairs. I mean, not fairs for the insomnia. I'm very sorry that you have insomnia. But I don't suffer with any of that. So I can have like a coffee at night. My night drink is a coffee and I go to sleep. Figure that one out. Right, so the Volibear and the Aatrox ban comes through once again. So we're seeing that same kind of draft that we saw Emo tell us about. We have the Shen, the Hecarim. We have a little bit of a different change with the 3rd pick, which was obviously the Jax because that was the upset for 2 jungle 0 smites in the last game. And then we have the Aatrox and the Volibear ban come through once again. I finally caught a stream. Welcome back, Matt. I have missed you, my guy. How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I always say that I'm going to ping you to say when I'm live, but then I completely forget because I have so much to set up. I'm very sorry, but welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the cast. I have missed you, my guy. How's it going? Oh, we might miss the first game. Oh, no. We might miss the first game of Baguette with Sarah Crow versus Kingdom. I may miss the first match. I can go the distance. I'm okay, bud, but I will catch the streams. I'm okay, bud. Ill, but... I'm okay, bud. Ill, but I'll catch the streams I can. Yeah, no worries, dude. I mean, I don't expect you to be in every stream. I just miss your face. You're a regular of mine. I care about you. I love you. I hope you're doing great. But yeah, I hope you get better from your illness. Right, okay. Let's see where the other people are standing in this. So... Evergaming Capybaras take another W off of Boba KW. Not the best looking team in the group stages. Quite a few struggles they seem to be having. Not a single dub. Ladno takes 2-0 from Division 0, sorry. So I would probably say that's more assumed than any other match in this one. So cute. I love you all, honestly. The fact that you guys take your time to be here for my coverage of the Rift Legends means a hell of a lot to me. So yeah, I can't get decent Wi-Fi in the hospital. You're in the hospital? Fuck, dude. You okay? In case you want to, I can turn on spectate so you can join when you are ready and don't have to wait. Please, dude, that would be absolutely amazing, Carrot Cop. Thank you very much. You're home for now. What's the matter with you, dude? Is it still like your back issues that you was telling me about ages ago? Or did they not be able to find anything wrong with you? Right, completely missed that draft, but we'll get into it now. Because we do have 180 seconds pause. Pause. Right. Let's go for this. Yeah, we're all good. I have plenty of time, lol. Is new champ any good, Severe? Yeah, absolutely. She is broken. Moo was coaching me yesterday for a little fun session. Really gained some really insightful things on my bad habits. But I tried out Severe. I was like, you know what? Can I try it Severe while you coach me? He's like, yeah, sure. And she was really fun. It's just the rest of my team was absolutely dog. Like, I had a Kane that had the Heartsteel skin and went fucking 0-8, which was just absolutely hysterical. It's like, bro, please refund your skin. This is our mid lane second time. Vlad, by the way. Okay, impressive. Let's see how it goes. Big ass shuriken thing. What is she? What lane? You can mainly play a duo, dude. You can play her duo. You probably can play her in mid lane as well. It's kind of like having Akshan. She hits like a fucking truck. Right, okay. Akali already pretty low, even though she's been misting. She's been absolutely ghosting Vladimir in the chat. Bit of an engage onto the Gragas here. Gragas taking quite a bit of damage from the Fiora also. Thank you. Wins basically any matchup, to be honest. Yeah, I see that. She plays really well with Enchanter support, so if you've got a support player that you normally duo with, get them to pick an Enchanter. It works very well with Severe as well. Okay. Oh, the Sanguine Pool completely negated that Akali's power there. Not quite the damage she was hoping for. Oh, Camille. Potential. Yeah, no, I already want... Mate, me neither. Me neither. I'm always solo queuing, dude. Wawa and Draco just down in the bot lane, just doing bot lane things. Oh, this could be the trade that we were looking for. Vlad going in with the Sanguine Pool, taking quite a bit of damage off of the Akali, but Akali's still alive. We're just waiting for that little bit of poke. Got to be careful, though. If she overextends, she does not see that Lee Sin, however. I got the Loner skin. I can imagine she plays good with Braum too. Yes, definitely, especially with Braum's passive. Okay, Wukong comes in onto the Vlad Sanguine Pool. Oh, wow. Okay, the Lee Sin saves the Vladimir, sorry, but then Wukong comes in and takes a kill onto the Lee Sin. That was beautiful there. So Wukong being absolutely kicked 10 yards away to keep him from the Vladimir takedown. And then we see Lee Sin take out the Akali, but then gets taken down by the Wukong as well. So a good trade there from both of the teams. That was a solid 1-1 trade. I'm very, very happy about that, how that was executed. Oh, there's a parry. Parry just absolutely blocking nothing. Bit of a waste there from Enrique. However, Enrique is up in gold compared to the Camille, though. I'll give him that. What's going on in the mid lane? Nothing much, and then this just seems like snooze lane. Wukong! Did I say Wukong or Wukong? I'm second guessing myself now. Thanks. I'm second guessing myself. Like, did I say that? Did I really say that? Wukong. Okay, that's fine. Wu gone. Wu was gone. Yeah, he was kicked 10 yards away. I do like the Pulse Fire Fiora skin, to be honest. It is a really cool skin. I think it's probably my favorite skin for Fiora. Okay, Wukong getting the kill down in the bot lane. Snoozeville has been activated. TORA, let's go. At least we got some TORA support in the chat because it's currently run by Emo with the support for 2 jungle 0 smite. I'm not going to lie, I thought he said Wukong. I thought I did. That would have been very punny. Would have been very punny and very accurate because he did go. He was yeeted. It's the lisp. It's the dyslexia. It's the verbal dyslexia there for me. Okay, okay. So not much going on. Obviously, we got first blood very much earlier in this game other than the past 2 games where it was pretty much post 3 minutes, almost borderline 5 minutes. Where we got that pre-3 minutes first blood for 2 jungle 0 Schmidt. But it was soon reciprocated straight away by TORA. They got the reaction that they wanted. And they're now up to 2 kills because Wukong got a kill onto the Zeri in the mid lane. Ocean, Sung, Zeri. What a nice skin. Lee Sin with the flash. Okay. Double kill. Not double kill. A double trouble there onto the Ziggs. So that was a nice little bit of reciprocation there that 2 jungle 0 smite did completely the same thing that what Wukong did to the Zeri earlier on. Zeri using her ultimate there, trying to survive the Akali, but Akali gets the ult onto her as well. But Lee Sin is then there to answer the call to TORA, taking the kill from their ADC. They take out their mid laner, and the dragon is all theirs. However, we see TORA getting the Rifty B up in the Baron lane. Lee Win with the wings. I'm throwing puns. You are literally throwing puns. I'm throwing some dirt on some people's names here. Is this a tournament? Yes, it is, Ty. You asked this yesterday. Welcome to the game. Welcome to back to the tournament. You asked this exact same question yesterday. Hextech ultimatum onto the Gragas. They tried to do the parry there for the Fiora, but Fiora then gets yeeted by Lee Sin once again. So a 1-0 trade there for 2 jungle 0 smite. They're sick of these 1-1 trades. They want those even trades. Is this a tournament? It is a tournament. As if the title wasn't enough. As if the banner wasn't enough. But it is a tournament. It is a tournament. Don't worry. It's a tournament. It's a group stage. It's a group stage where Gragas is just getting pelted by damage. Rengar or Kha'Zix. I mean, there's not one in here, but okay. Yeah, I'm expecting a 5Q casual match, literally, yeah. I mean, some of the games, some of the teams. I say less. Say less. None of the teams that are playing right now. Blam, I got a question. Is it a tournament? Is that the question you're about to ask, bro? Is this a tournament? If it is, I will scream. Ugh, look at him. Even with the Kappa. Even with the Kappa. We're on 10-0 right now. Soon Sov. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, literally. Soon Sovereign. Soon Sovereign. Let's go. Bro came in with a Kappa face. But no, fair play to TORA. They actually are keeping up this time. They're not losing like 5 kills to 15 kills like we saw round about this time in the last game. So fair play to TORA. They've managed to go the whole distance. Potential silver scrapes here. Potential. TORA actually cracked TORA. Honestly, I didn't start actually covering TORA until the second week of Rift Legends, but I'm really thankful that I actually managed to catch them against Secret Kingdom, I think it was, and I really enjoyed that match. Again, I think it was TORA. No, it was Sheba versus Secret Kingdom as well, or it was TORA versus Sheba. Really enjoyed that match as well. All these matches are super enjoyable. Lee Sin going in on Fiora as well as the Camille. They're not going to get the Fiora, though, because of that parry was nicely done. But Gragas and Zeri rotates around Zeri over the wall with the poke damage onto the Fiora. She doesn't have that parry just yet, but Gragas then pushing the Fiora into safety. Probably not what Kia was wanting there from that Gragas ult. However, they do get a turret up in the top lane. However, they're going to be losing the mid lane turret as well. Will you play after the tournament ends? I don't know. I really don't know, because this is going to be a full best of 3. I'm not too sure what Baguette with Sauerkraut versus Secret Kingdom's going to be. I can imagine 2-0. I would like another full best of 3. I love watching Secret Kingdom, but I feel, however, after Baguette's performance yesterday, I feel like it will be a 2-0 for Baguette. Go all night stream, Blam. I've got to wake up in the morning. That's all I'm saying. I've got to wake up in the morning. I've been out all day. I've been cleaning my house pretty much from 8 o'clock onwards. Ty, thank you very much for the follow, dude. Welcome to the stream. And yes, this is a tournament. Just to clarify, it is a tournament. No problem. If you stream, you don't need to wake up. Exactly. That's it. Yeah, if I stream all the way through, I will probably end up tilting all the way back down to gold. I mean, when Mu was coaching me, I had possibly 3 of the worst matches I could ever had. Not me personally, but team-wise. Oh, my days. It was like the Walking Dead came out of their graves, picked up a phone from their nearest O2 or EE shop, and just started playing Wild Rift. Hey, Xanthi, welcome to the stream. How's it going? How you doing, my G? I'm doing fantastic, dude. How are you, sir? Come 2 junglers, 0 smite, 1 blam, 5Q. Imagine. You're okay-ish? What's up, dude? Why are you okay-ish? Okay. Ice Dragon is up. Will we see 2 junglers, 0 smite actually make the first 2 dragons this time? Because no team has actually made the first 2 dragons or even managed to get a Dragon Soul yet. Yes, Xanthi is a farm apparatus. He is a farm locomotive. He is the digger. He digs up that dirt. He do be doing the dirt digging. The diggy-diggy-doo-da. Diggity-da-digga-doo-doo-dee-da-dee-da-doo. Come on, just do something. Do something. I want to fight. I want to fight to the death. Digga-digga. There we go. Nautilus decides to proc a little bit of an engage here. Xanthi is kebab. Mate, we've already been talking about chicken nuggets. We don't want to go into the kebab territory. I will order a second takeaway. Was good, Jung? Da. Okay. Red team potentially more so present onto the Ice Dragon here. Ziggs with the big ult onto the Camille. Killing spree. We see Lee Sin taking out Wexy Woo-Wah. Wexy Woo-Wah getting upset by Wawa. Lee Sin very low. Okay, jungler goes down. Currently a 2-1 trade for 2 junglers. 0 smite. Double kill for Wawa. Speak of the guitar pedal himself. Wawa absolutely cracked in that team fight. And then Gragas taking that 3rd kill from Wawa. What was you doing? What's Wawa done to you? Stealing kills. How dare you? But the Buzz, thank you very much for the follow, by the way. Much appreciated. Welcome to the stream. And we do see two jungle 0 smites managed to actually secure 2 dragons this time. See, there's too many 2s in that whole sentence that I was preparing in my noggin. To even say that, I thought I was going to blow up and get an aneurysm. Kia always has more kills when I play. I was like 009 2 days ago. You're a support. You're not meant to get kills. What? Just checking on these gold differences within lanes. Oh, okay. Zeri up a whole 1.9k to these Ziggs. Bloodthirster into the Runans. We're possibly getting the Executioner's Call in, so Mortal Reminder coming through here. Luden's Echo being built onto Ziggs. No Rabadans in sight just yet. Looking like for a fresh cook up here for the first tier turret in the mid lane. We've got both the side lanes mid. First tier turrets taken down. We just need that mid one. We need the holy trifecta of the first tier turrets. True, I'll become support. He goes ADC. Gonna respect my ego roots. Hey, no shame in no shame in support players. You guys are doing, guys and girls are doing God's work. You are farming up the kills for us. It's all good. We respect you. I respect you. You might not get respected online, but I respect you. But no, this is definitely like, it feels like some of the, like half the match is like really like fast paced, and then a lot of things are going on, and then it just sort of like fizzles out a little bit. Obviously, we want that because TORA then has to sort of like rethink what they're going to do. However, they're currently matching for turrets. They don't quite have a dragon yet, which isn't the be-all or end-all. They could hopefully deny the dragon soul here for 2 jungle 0 smite. And the gold lead's not massive either. Gold lead is definitely not massive. Well, can I be your Yumi? Absolutely. If I'm playing Zavir, you could be my Yumi. Absolutely. I love when she just clears the whole wave from me. Yeah, literally. Like, oh, you wanted that gold, do you? Screw you. Screw you. You're not having gold. I'm Seraphine. When the world sings, you sing back. But I'm not going to give you gold back. Because fuck y'all. There's a huge emphasis in this mid lane here. But nothing's happening. I'm bored. Do something. Meow. Ooh. Okay. Akali finally managing to get the kill onto the Vladdy Daddy. Lee Sin looking to recall that favor and gets the kill onto the Akali once again. Any clippers? Mate, literally, you don't even have to pay for me to say ooh-woo. I do it on the regular. I think I wake up and yawn. I don't wake up and yawn, I wake up and ooh-woo. How clips work on Twitch, please? There's a little, like, clipboard. Bing. Clip it. Moo is ooh-woo. Moo is ooh-woo. Moo is an absolute saint. He's moo-woo. Moo-woo. See, I've been resorted to moo-woos and ooh-woos because I've got nothing to, like, cast on. I don't think I've seen Ziggs and Nautilus actually move from this lane. They ain't doing nothing. Just holding on to that first tier turret like it's their dear little baby. Okay, final dragon is up in 41 seconds, which could be huge. Could be a huge fight. Thanks, Screamy. Josh, give Uwu. Oh, why was Gragas starting that? Was he just hoping that somebody was going to go for Baron? I think what's happening here is just to try to bait them from the mid lane so they can take that first tier turret so they can try and get some priority in those mid lanes. However, we're still seeing Enrique doing Enrique things. Enrique is looking for that push in that side lane. Once again, that managed to get TORA a victory in the second game. Rudy? Who's Rudy? A message to you, Rudy. No way. Okay, Camille, going in onto Fiora. Oh, Fiora's still got her ultimate though, but there goes the Marito meteorite. Why did Marito come out? I clearly got mojitos on my mind. Oh, okay. 2 junglers, 0 smite, finally securing the Dragon Soul for the first time today, finally. No spoilers, but I think the game is over, Blam. I think so too. My eyes, Enrique. Yeah, I'm not too sure why he went hard on the, not went hard or got hard for the Fiora, the Camille, sorry, under the turret. I don't know why the aggression was so fast and aggressive. I mean, how other can you have aggression? I'm not too sure. Anyway, I digress. I don't know why they went for the Fiora, the Camille under the turret. Makes no sense. Hextech ultimatum. You had your ultimate, but didn't use it. And then you got meteorited and got pwned. Clearly, he has got some sort of delusion from not having the Jax pick. Second tier turret goes down in the Baron lane, though. Oh, for red team. Nice. Elder Dragon up in 2 seconds as well. Can we see TORA do what they did last match and secure the Elder Dragon, which really turned the tides of the fight, especially in terms of trying to negate the gold lead? They are, however, 5k behind currently. It was a good plan, but needs to parry or come your ult, kite back and take tower. Yeah, exactly, but there was none. It was literally just committed on the turret. It just wanted to die. I'm just completely under the impression that he's wanted to die. But we've got a bit of a split push here. Camille's having to recall. She has to recall. They got to take her away from the Elder Dragon brawl here, or else Fiora's going to get this turret. 1, 2, 3. Love Tap City. They get the second tier turret, but what's that going to be cost of? It's going to be a cost of the Elder Dragon goes to two junglers, 0 smite. And the Wukong is on the run. Lee Sin getting the kill onto... Actually, no, it was Zeri. Was it Zeri? No, it was Greg. Why is there so many people with so many, like, leaps in this matchup? You got Zeri who can scoot over the wall. Lee Sin can be blindly go over the wall wherever he wants to. And then Gragas can just, like, buffet over the wall. For 1.5 years, was that solo lane, TORA? Really? Okay. The Zig's trying to escape. The double kill goes to Kira again. Stealing some more kills. The support player is gone 3-1-6. Better than the mid laner. But we did say, however, Emo did inform us that this is the second game of Vladimir for their mid laner. It's not going too bad. He could have fed hard, but instead just went 2-2, potentially getting another kill here with the Sanguine Pool going off onto the Nautilus. But here it is. It is the takedown of the Nexus. The match is going to finally go over. 2-2 junglers, 0 smite, taking a 2-1 victory in the first best of 3. Hiya. Like I said, the first 2 matches were an absolute joy to watch, and then this one was starting to be a joy, but then we had that huge stalemate in the mid lane that just made me ooh-woo.